Hey there, my name is Ronald Rage, and this is a little tutorial, more of like just some tips, tricks on how to fight Nightmare and try and do it well, at least. So, here is the fight. Let's see, I think that was correct. I'll explain what I mean by that here in a second. That means he will swoop to the bottom right. Yep. And I missed the shot, which is fine. There it is, and here comes the the core phase. Oh, I messed it up. It's ruined. I missed a double. Oh, I missed both. Interesting. That's fine. Happens. So there we go. Normally I would like to triple double that, but each double saves about, like 3 seconds? 2.5, 3 seconds. So it adds up. But ice doubles are also tricky. And I'll actually go through ice doubles kind of quick, like not very... I'll just quickly go through it just in case you're curious at the end here. But anyways, so that's the fight. First phase, you kind of just stand in the middle. And then you kind of shoot our shoot 4 times. Then he comes over. Or then you jump up the ladder, you shoot a bunch. And then he has that swooping motion time, which is not RNG as long as you fight him properly. I'm going to treat this as like an intermediate, not an expert tutorial. So, at best case scenario, you'll do a fight like that where you know exactly where Nightmare's going to go and you can just kind of just play it the same every time. But it's kind of hard to get there. And you pretty much just have to copy and kill him at the exact same time, every time. Which after some practice is not too bad, honestly. Like, I'm, like, not a top runner. I'm like, I don't even know, like, what, 18th-ish, give or take, 20th, 22nd. But, definitely not a top 10 runner, but I can still do it pretty consistently, so it's not too bad, as opposed to other bosses. But let's do it again, because Lord knows not every time goes perfectly. So I will go through it and mess up on purpose here. I'm pretty sure the way it works is you have to kill him at the same... Like, the killing blow is what matters. I think, if anybody... If that's wrong, please tell me in the comments. But yeah, so this is going to be random. He did swoop, but... to the bottom right, which is great. But yeah, you can tell it's a little different. And I'm barely hitting him. Like, that could have been worse where I couldn't have been hitting him. And so let's kill him right here, real quick, and I'll explain, you know, if things go wrong, what to do. Because, you know, that'll always happen. And it's good to know, you know, what to do. That's why I'm trying to teach it here. When things go wrong. So... as I said, if you do it exactly the way I showed it to you the first time, he'll always swoop to the bottom right, and it'll be really easy. You just kind of jump down here, he'll swoop towards you, and then you just jump over. Let me just grab this so it's not in the way. Oh yeah, cutscene. Trying to teach here. Anyways, so he'll always swoop down towards you, and then you'll just jump over him, right? And then it's really important to jump at a specific height so he doesn't go too high, too low, and then you kill him. And what I like about the way I do it is when you kill him, it takes him like 1 or 2 seconds to, you know, go to that core phase. Whereas if you kill him all the way over here, you know, he'll slowly go to the right and then explode and waste time. But, you know, worst case scenario, I would say he would just kind of stay on you. And what you really want to do is just kind of eventually just make him swoop more. And at worst, you want him to just go around like twice. But the the main thing you really want to do is just him swoop around one time, and then you shoot him. But yeah, so what I do is, depending on his height, I'll jump down. Depending on his height, I'll jump to kind of let his first initial movement after the random part go upwards. And then I'll lure him down to this bottom right corner, and then I'll go to the right, and then jump over him, land on the ground, and then jump on the ladder. And then hopefully by that time, he will be, you know, in that phase where you can shoot him. I won't really explain anything too more in detail. If you really want to do it quick, you can also do a charge shot as he's swooping. But that's more of a, like, you really don't have to do that. It only saves a very small amount of time just dealing that extra damage. But anyways, so the ice missile double. There are a few ways of doing it. The difference between ice missiles and regular missiles that makes it a little bit more difficult is with regular missiles you can really just kind of do like a BAB, and then it'll just kind of go into the core. As long as the core is coming at it in a certain way, it'll always hit. That can't really happen with ice missiles. Sometimes it can, but usually not. The way I get it consistently is I will hit B. As I'm holding B, I'll jump, and then hit B again as I'm holding jump. Pretty quickly. Like this. BAB. BAB. And then as long as the core is coming, like at this pattern right here, towards me, it's very important to manipulate the core as well, so it's coming at you at an optimal pattern. So that way when it hits those two missiles, they're both right in that little spot where the core is. So I have a save state here, I believe, where he's dying. Oh, and then also the first shot is going to be the hardest, but the trick is you pretty much just do it like this. You jump into it. I missed it there. Oh, here you go. You see, I jump, lure it up, jump, lure it in, just like that. And so yeah, you just kind of have to time it to where right when he explodes, there's that like little second, then it becomes vulnerable, and right before it becomes vulnerable, you just do that. Let's try it again. Oop, wrong one. Just again. Man, I suck. What is wrong with me? Normally I swear I consistently get this usually. There we go. Just like that. It's tough to time, of course, you know. And then the other ones, you hopefully... So this core takes 6 shots to kill. So here, it's like, whatever. You know, there's only one left. You don't have to worry about the double. But that's why 2, 4, 6 is what you want, because it takes exactly 6. So you can only get 1, 2, or 3 doubles. I said that stupidly, but hopefully you guys get what I mean. But that's pretty much it. I don't want to go on for too long, so... This is take 3, actually, because the other one was too long. And the other one I just was playing horribly and messed up the nightmare fight. But anyways, this one seems good, so thanks. See you later.